Happy Wednesday, everyone. It's been a day. One of the things that I've been sitting with is, part of studying Tantra as a daily practice from this amazing book right here by Osho, The Supreme Understanding. He was talking about desire and how, and you hear this a lot in Buddhism as well, how it's desire that kind of creates suffering, right? Because it's like we're constantly chasing after something. And it's confusing because with Tantra, it's all about giving into your desires and letting yourself experience all the pleasures of life. And after my morning reading, I realized it's yes, giving ourselves permission to have desires, and it's also not clinging to them. And I think it's in the clinginess that creates that suffering. So I would love for the intention today to be that letting go of that clinginess. So I've been doing this women's work where every week I gather with a group of women and we have goals. It's a very masculine approach to what are your goals for the next 3 months, and what are the results that you want to get, and what's the purpose in your context, which is awesome. And I think it's the art of balancing these two energies of, yes, being super clear with what it is that you're calling in, and still bringing in that feminine flow of letting it go and just being in the flow. So let's go ahead and find that comfortable seat. If it's a cushion that you need to sit on to get more comfortable, feel free to do so. And go ahead and bring your hands into Gya Mudra with the thumbs and the pointers touching, like you're making this okay sign. You're going to go ahead and rest them onto your knees. And you're going to sit with a tall spine. You can close the eyes. And taking a moment to get present with your breath. Taking those long, deep, full inhales. And then fully releasing with the exhale. And little by little, you become even more aware of the mind, just observing any of the passing thoughts. And just tuning into if there's anything that you've been clinging to, any goals you've been chasing after. You're not making yourself wrong for that, just having the awareness around that. With each breath, you're going to start to become more aware of what intention you'd like to set for this experience. Perhaps it's bringing an intention of just slowing down. Slowing down the breath. Just seeing what it's like to sit in stillness. And so often we're so used to moving forward so quickly. I invite you to open up your eyes, and if you'd like to enter that intention into the chat box, you're welcome to go ahead and share it with the group. And remembering that this is an intention that you can carry with you throughout the rest of the week. So that we can continuously remember, okay, what is it? What's our foundational intention that's going to keep us grounded and rooted? I see the intention of release. And we can, that's a great one to remember with every exhale, right? So throughout this practice, with every exhale, just what is it that we're letting go of? Celebration, playful, staying present. Yeah. Awareness. Letting go and letting my guides lead the way. Such a great reminder, right? Of we're actually supported, and we remember to call upon this power that's much greater. That it actually makes life a little bit easier when we surrender to that. I'm gonna throw in the word trust. Today I've felt so overwhelmed of filling out paperwork for this grant I've applying to, and things weren't uploading, and I was just like, and finally someone reached out to me who works for this organization, and they're so kind to be like, just email them to me, I'll upload it, you know? So just like trusting that everything is gonna work out. So awesome. If you are going to be smoking tonight, you can go ahead and take your joint, your medicina, and you can go ahead and bring it into your hands. And if you're not, you're always welcome to just place your hands onto your heart. And we're going to take a moment of gratitude for being able to come together every week to remember what it's like to be in community when we're in a time and space when we're not necessarily able to physically gather in groups. It's like we're maintaining this connection. Giving thanks for this herb. Maybe you're working with an essential oil, but just honoring that earth element for all of the support and guidance it has gifted us. You're welcome to say your own personal prayer. Whenever you're ready, you're welcome to go ahead and light it up. I don't know if anyone has noticed, there's a lion behind me. He's my pet. He's my pet. His name is Leo the lion. And he's going to be joining us for ritual today. That's because this morning I picked the lion spirit. He's such a royal, regal, beautiful creature. So I thought it was appropriate for my necklace that I was gifted to by Elvira. And If for those who don't know, I'm a Leo, so it feels quite appropriate to have a lion as a pet. But the message of lion spirit is to be generous of spirit. So with that, we can take that generosity of spirit into our practice. We're going to do that by tuning in. You can warm your hands together as if you're kindling that fire. Remembering that Leo lion is that fire energy. I'm going to go ahead and press the palms together, pressing the thumbs into the heart center, the hands in that mudra of gratitude. Go ahead and with the eyes closed, again, the breath relaxed. We're going to tune in with the mantra Om Namah Shivaya, Om Shakti Ma. This is a mantra to invite in balance of the dualities. So it's going to take a deep breath in and exhale. Again, deep breath in. Once again, we're going to chant together 3 times Om Namah Shivaya, Om Shakti Ma. So let's go ahead and inhale to begin. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Shakti Ma. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Shakti Ma. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Shakti Ma. Take a deep breath in. Holding the breath at the top, squeezing that root lock, all the muscles around the sex organs. And exhale as you relax the hands onto the knees. And we're going to begin with some pranayam. So you're going to take your thumb and your pointer, and you're going to go ahead and cover your right nostril. And you're going to take a deep breath in through the left nostril, covering the left nostril to exhale out through the right. Inhale through the right. Exhale through the left. And we're going to continue that alternate nostril breathing, inhaling left, exhaling right. Inhaling right. Exhaling left. You're going to continue for another few minutes on your own. As you continue this alternate nostril breath, just checking in and seeing the effect that it has on your nervous system, Just noticing any shifts with every breath, feeling that belly expand. With every exhale, returning to that reminder of what it is you're releasing, what is it that you're letting go of for the day. Just bringing balance to the left and right hemispheres of the brain. And with each breath, you imagine this alternate nostril breathing crossing that midline, so you're feeling connected to your center. And with every breath, you feel even more expansive, creating more space so that you can be that intention that you shared. So making space for that celebration, space for awareness. I'm going to take one last round. And once you exhale through the left nostril, you're going to go ahead and just relax your hand onto your knees. And just coming back to a meditative state. And just being in a state of wow, how when we're able to be so present with our breath, how healing that is for our body, our mind, our soul. And now that we've created space for this sense of balance, we're going to activate some fire in our belly. And we're going to do that by bringing the arms out into this W shape. So your palms are facing out. And unless you're on the first 3 days of your moon cycle, you're going to do the breath of fire. So if you're a woman on your bleed, you're going to just do long, deep breathing. For everyone else, you're going to be pumping the breath in and out. So on the exhale, the navel moves in towards the spine. So it's going to look like this. So you're going to continue that breath with the hands up, and you can even spread the fingers apart a little bit. And when you're ready, you're going to go ahead and bring in that breath of fire, and you're going to find a steady pace. Remembering that if at any point you feel like the breath becomes too much and you feel a little dizzy, or you're welcome to come back to just regular breath. And if you are going to explore with that breath of fire, you're going to go ahead and begin. As you continue this breath, keeping the eyes closed, attention inward, just focusing on the movement of your navel in and out with each breath. You continue this breath, even though the eyes are closed. You can imagine them gazing out through that third eye. We can imagine that a light going from that third eye into this virtual circle. And we're all just breathing that intention into our body, and we're also visualizing this intention for everyone else in this space, for our community, for our whole entire world. I'm just going to go for 30 more seconds. You're almost there. Keep it up. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and inhale, holding that breath in, again squeezing that root lock. Imagining as if you're using that squeeze to awaken up that kundalini energy, that serpentine energy that sits in our base of our spine. And when you exhale, you can imagine that energy circulating through your body. You can go ahead and relax your fingertips down onto the ground. And coming back to a regular breath. And bring the hands onto the shoulders, with the fingers and the front limbs in the back. You're going to inhale to the left, exhale to the right. Keeping those arms parallel to the ground, elbows out. Twisting. Remembering to move at a pace that feels good for you, so if it's moving slow. I always like to remember that definition of Tantra, which is weaving, right? So we're going to inhale to center. As you hold the breath in, holding the arms up, and just meditating on weaving together the elements of breath and movement. You can go ahead and relax the hands down as you exhale. You're going to go ahead and stretch your left leg out. You're going to stretch it out in front of you. Your right foot comes into your left thigh. You're going to inhale up, fingers up towards the sky. Exhale to bend forward. Inhale up. Exhale down. Go ahead and take one last round. Inhale to stretch the fingers up towards the sky. And exhale as we sweep them down. You're ready. You're going to go ahead and switch legs. You're going to stretch the right leg out, bringing that left foot into the right thigh. And again, we're going to inhale, arms up. Exhale, bending forward. We're going to continue with this sweet dynamic movement. Resting the eyes closed, drawing that attention inward once again. Remembering that if it ever feels good, you're welcome to always exhale out with a sigh or a sound. This is another form of releasing through our voice. And one last time, inhaling to stretch the arms up. And exhale, sweeping the arms down. Now you're going to stretch both legs out. You're going to start to bounce the knees up and down, just very gently. And you can start to massage your legs. Start to massage the lower legs. Maybe even bending the knees so that you can massage the feet. As you do this, you're going to lengthen the spine. You can even pull the toes back towards your legs. And you're going to continue that massaging of the feet or the ankles. And remember, you have to tune in and see what feels good for you. If there's something else that you think might feel a little bit yummier, go for it. And now you're going to go ahead and bring the hands up to the arms and start to massage the arms. Giving your arms a nice little squeeze. That spine still tall. You're going to take your arms out wide and you're going to give yourself a big hug, bringing that left arm over the right. And you're going to bring your fingertips behind your shoulder blades and you're going to give yourself the biggest, yummiest squeeze. Really pointing and flexing those toes. And now we're going to go ahead and inhale the arms out wide. Exhaling as you bring the right hand on top of the left. And again, giving yourself a big squeeze. Take a moment to just love up on yourself. Celebrating your life. You're going to go ahead and let go of that squeeze. And taking your time, you're going to roll over to your side until you come onto your hands and knees. You're going to come into lion pose. And we're going to go ahead and move from, normally it's cat cow, we're going to call it lion cow. So you're going to inhale as you arch your back. Exhale as you lower your belly towards the ground. Inhale to arch. And to exhaling down and making sure that your hands are underneath your shoulders. Your knees are underneath your hips. And whenever you exhale, you're going to stick out your tongue and do a lion's breath. And it looks like this. Inhale deeply. Lion's breath out. This takes cleansing breath to the next level. And imagine that lion's breath as a form of detoxification. Come back into neutral. Deep breath in. And exhale. You're going to go ahead and bring your toes together. You're going to spread the knees about the distance of the mat. And you're going to walk your hands forward to rest your forehead onto the ground. Coming into a child's pose. You're going to start to walk your hands up towards your body. You're going to come seated on your heels, and if that's ever too much, you're welcome to sit on a cushion to make it more comfy. And with the hands on the thighs, you're going to inhale forward as you open the heart center and exhale as you arch the back. Inhale forward, exhale back. Finding a steady pace. Remembering you're always welcome to make any modifications so that this practice can be even more comfortable. And again, exhaling out with that sigh. And I'm going to invite you to see what it feels like to speed it up. As if you're riding that camel, and the camel's picking up speed. Or forget the camel, imagine you're riding on a lion's back. Yeah. Remembering that message of the lion, right? That you get to be generous of spirit. Last time, inhale to center. Holding that breath in for just a moment. And exhale. I'm going to go ahead and walk the hands out onto our mat. And you're going to stretch the legs out. And now we're going to stretch the left leg out and then the right leg to meet so that the hands are underneath the shoulders, coming into this plank. We're going to hold it here for a few breaths. And if this ever feels like it's too much for your wrists, you're always welcome to just rest on your knees. Otherwise, you're going to maintain that line from the crown of your head to the hills, having one straight line. Making sure that pelvic isn't falling or lifting up too high. So finding it center. Taking a deep breath in. And very slowly with the elbows in, lower yourself down to the ground. I'm going to go ahead and flatten the feet onto the ground. And you're going to inhale as you lift your heart center. You're going to tuck your toes, coming into downward facing dog. can walk that dog out by alternate bending the knee. You can go ahead and press the heels down towards the ground, keeping the feet hip distance. Straightening the arms, spreading the fingers wide. And here we're going to very slowly lower our belly back onto the ground, coming into snake cobra pose. And we're going to move back and forth a few times. From cobra to downward dog. I'm going to take one last round. You're going to end in that snake pose. And very slowly bringing yourself to sit onto your heels. Coming back into that child's pose, resting the forehead on the ground. And start to walk the hands up towards your body. To make your way back up. Go ahead and come seated back in that cross-legged position. And again, returning the hands into Gyan Mudra, resting them on your knees. Letting that breath become again relaxed. Bring your awareness to that space above your belly button, that solar plexus. You can start to visualize the color yellow. And connect to this solar energy, this fiery energy. This is connected to our willpower. And little by little, we're going to start to invite in that energy of play. Play and celebration, right? So you can start by taking that Gyan Mudra, and you're just going to dance this mudra around your space. Yeah. Go ahead and close your eyes. You're going to continue letting your arms move. And you can go ahead and release that Gyan Mudra. You can start to make circles with your wrists. You continue to let your body bounce. And you're going to start to stretch the arms out. You're going to stretch them up towards the sky. And you're going to exhale as you sweep them down towards your side. I'm going to do that a few more times. Inhaling up. Exhale down. And you're going to let your torso move. You're going to let your shoulders dance. You're going to let your arms do whatever it is that they want to do. Today, in one of the self-love ceremonies, we picked the goddess card, Lalita. Lalita is known as the red goddess, and she is the goddess of playfulness. So we're going to invoke her spirit to remember that energy of play. And if there's someone else in your space with you and you want to get playful with them, and if not, you can get playful with someone else on the screen. You could get playful with yourself. What does playfulness look like to you? Right? And I'm going to invite you to imagine your arms as snakes. And you're going to let these snakes just dance. Dance your snake. Go snake. You can move it. If anyone happens to have a snake at home, I would like to borrow a real snake, because I actually want to start dancing with a snake for a music video I'm going to do, and it's a song for the serpents. So just putting that out there. Maybe you imagine yourself playing an instrument. I'm going to pretend like I'm playing my ukulele. And ukulele songs over. So I'm going to invite you all to come onto your back. And this is a part where we're going to move into some breath work. So it's 3 counts, 1 count into the belly, 2nd count into the chest, and then exhale. And this is all happening through the mouth. So it's going to look like this. So belly, chest, exhale. Okay. So whenever you're ready, taking your time, if you ever need to take a water break, bathroom break, feel free to listen to your body. And whenever you're ready, you're going to come lying onto your back. And if you want to put a blanket over you, if you want to put some socks on to get warm, or if you're warm, want to get cool, just doing what you got to do. And as we wait for everyone to get settled, you're just gonna still be aware of what your breath is like right now in this moment. Just breathing in and out through the nose if it feels comfortable. Letting yourself land in your space. Knowing for that the next half hour that you get to focus on just this present moment. I know sometimes it sounds easier said than done, which is why we're gonna have the support of this breath to bring us back to the here and to the now. So whenever you're ready, you're going to go ahead and start with that healing breath. Belly, chest, exhale. Belly, chest, exhale. See if with each breath you can return to that practice of surrendering, or just surrendering to this breath. At any point you ever feel any resistance coming up, you just meet that resistance with awareness. Okay, I see you. See if you can meet yourself with love. Keep that breath going. Maybe your speed starts to change, meaning you're always welcome to increase the speed. You're also always welcome to decrease the speed. Whatever speed you're going at, it's still a gentle speed. And as you continue this breath, maybe you can reflect back on remembering if there are any goals or desires that you've been holding on to. Letting this be a practice of letting it go with a breath. And maybe you find yourself wanting to keep that hold. You know that you're welcome to choose to do that too. Keep it up. I'm just going to go for about 30 more seconds. So give it your all. Take a deep breath in, holding that breath in, again squeezing that root lock. And exhale to relax the breath, relax that root lock. Do that 2 more times, deep breath in. So again, you're going to squeeze the root lock, and you're also going to squeeze every other muscle in your body, bringing your hands into fists, squeezing the muscles in your arms, your face, your legs, squeeze. And exhale. And one last time, deep breath in. Hold, squeeze every part of your being. actually take this opportunity to create tension in your body. And when you can't hold it any longer, you're going to exhale to relax the muscles, relax the breath. And then returning to your natural breath. If there's any movements that you'd like to take so that you could get even more comfortable, making any adjustments, or maybe it's just remaining in stillness. And as we move into the practice of the Yoga Nidra, this is an opportunity to explore that state between your conscious mind and your subconscious mind. We start by bringing awareness into the space. Just complete awareness of your space. And with each breath, you become even more aware of the space that that breath creates. And as you continue this awareness of your space, you could become aware of the sounds of the music. Maybe there's sounds inside the room, sounds outside the room. Complete awareness of sound. And you can remember that intention that you shared. You're going to create a sankalpa out of it. Sankalpa is a resolution that's put in an I statement. So if that intention was trust, sankalpa can be I am trusting, or I am trust, or I trust. Whatever your sankalpa is, you're going to repeat this to yourself 3 times, and it could be something different other than the intention that you shared. Whatever that is, you're going to repeat it to yourself 3 times. And once you've said it, you can go ahead and let it go. And bring your awareness to our breath again, and really focus in on the breath. We're going to count them backwards. You can mentally count: inhale 11, exhale 11. And continue counting mentally backwards. with your count, you can go ahead and release it. We're going to bring our awareness to our body, to our physical body. And as I say the name of the body part, you're going to bring your awareness to that space. Starting with the right foot, sole of the foot, the top of the foot, the ankle, lower leg, right knee, upper leg, hip. Complete awareness of your right hand, palm, the back of the hand, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, right shoulder. Bring your awareness to your left foot, sole of the foot, top of the foot, heel, ankle, lower leg, left knee, upper leg, left hip, left hand, palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, lower arm, knee, the elbow, upper arm, left shoulder. Complete awareness of the whole left of the body. Complete awareness of the whole right of the body. The whole front of the body. And the whole back of the body. Complete awareness of the whole body together. Bringing your awareness to your belly button. Feelings that rise and fall with each breath. And your attention starts to rise up your spine. It moves to your heart center. And here you can visualize the color green. It's beautiful emerald green. It's connected to this feeling of royalty. This feeling of generosity. And in that heart center, start to feel this lion presence. And you receive this message of the lion. A healthy ego means you ease God's order instead of edging God out. Lion spirit appearance is a reminder that you've been given the gift of pride and a healthy sense of your worth to express your divine, authentic self in a unique way. You're both the king and the queen, secure in your prosperity and wisdom and generous of spirit as you help others. Take pride in the ability to serve from the heart. Contentment with what you have right now allows you to use your resources wisely as you give to others in ways that educate, heal, inspire, and delight. Be proud yet humble. Practice gratitude And you will find that the accolades that come to you are no match for the joy of knowing what you have been able to do for others through expressing the bounty of generosity within you. Lion Spirit knows there is a great savanna before you, and many who will benefit from the healthy expression of your unique set of gifts if you choose to work in partnership with Spirit. All your relationships flourish as you express your worth and generosity of spirit with humility and kindness. What a blessing you can be to all. What a blessing. Still aware of your breath as it creates that eternal space. This is that moment to return to your sankalpa, the intention that you shared as an I statement. And say it again to yourself 3 times to really plant this seed. With each breath, connecting still to that energy of the lion. And little by little, you start to bring some movement into your fingers and your toes. And start to stretch your arms, perhaps above your head. You can go ahead and bring your knees into your chest. You can give yourself a big hug. You can gently rock from side to side. Go ahead and stretch the right leg out, bringing that left knee over to your right as you over your left shoulder. You can keep your eyes closed if you close it. Bringing the knees back into center and stretch out the left leg. Bringing that right knee over to your left. And then bringing the knees back into the chest. You're going to leave your arms inside your knees to grab the outside of your feet and to come into this happy baby pose. And rock from side to side. Connecting to that divine cosmic energy. And you can imagine that you're shooting that yoni or lingam energy up into the universe, feeling that connection, universe to the self. You're going to go ahead and release the feet, and you're going to come resting on your left side. And you can use your arm as a pillow, coming into a fetus position. Taking your time, you can press your hand into the ground as you bring yourself back up. Making your way back into comfortable seats. And just rest the hands onto the knees, and again relaxing the eyes closed. With each inhale, feeling that spine tall. And with each exhale, letting yourself relax even deeper. We're going to go ahead and bring the hands together as we rub the palms. We're going to press the thumbs into the heart center. We're going to connect to that Mother Earthly energy by closing with the mantra Ma. So we're going to take a deep breath in and exhale. And deep breath in and out. And inhale to begin. Ma. Deep breath in and exhale. As we end this practice with our hands in this mudra of gratitude, just giving thanks for this experience, for this body, for this community. And when you're ready, you can relax your hands down, open up your eyes, and just coming back into your space. And I love to leave the last 10 minutes or so for integration. But before we move into integration, I'd actually like to share a song. And this is a song that I learned from Giselle's Fire Circles. And it's a song that honors white buffalo calf women. And the white buffalo calf woman is a story of basically how the Lakota received the prayer pipe. This is the deity that basically taught us how to pray. When gave us this tool as a way to offer our prayers to spirit. So if there's any person, and this person can be yourself. If there's someone in your life who you would like to send loving prayers towards, we're going to go ahead and offer them or yourself the song. And know that if at any point you ever feel like you want to sing along, or you have a rattle or a drum at home and you want to bust out your instruments, I've been realizing how COVID has been such a blessing because I've been playing my ukulele more. So part of reminding yourselves to be in that spirit of play is remembering to sing and dance. So if at any point you want to move your body or invite your voices in, you're more than welcome to. And you're also welcome to just listen as well.